million, 20 million, 30 million. I'm on something. 10 million, 20 million, 30 million. That do what's up. 10 million, 20 million, 30 million. Yeah, trick, I'm up. Yeah.
You know what it is, man? DJ Thoro, a.k.a. Thorozano, Bridge to the Streets. Okay. Right now, you're watching the hottest in the streets right here on thisis50.com. We live from One World Studios. Shout out my man, Boy Wonder. You know how we do. Got a special guest in the building, man. Introduce yourself.
I'm him. Asoh.
Okay.
If you don't know who I am now, you will.
They will. Well, after this, they definitely going to know who you are.
For sure.
I'm going to make sure. Who were you influenced by coming up? And why and when did you decide to get into music?
I was inspired, honestly. I don't confine myself to just being a musician, so I wasn't inspired by just musicians.
Okay.
No cap, Barack Obama inspires me.
Who?
Barack Obama.
Childish
Gambino, because of how he takes the ability to be great in music, film, and education, acting, whatever the case is. People who try to spread themselves past a particular box. I'm inspired heavily by my family.
Right.
But in terms of musicians, like in terms of like the craft,
the craft of music, right?
People who are bar heavy, who make you think. You feel me? Like Lil
Wonder.
Wayne,
Like
he
said my favorite word.
Like Common, like Big Sean, like
okay.
Like Childish Gambino.
Okay, so you said now up here, man. There's a couple words that like set me off.
Okay.
Bars.
For sure.
Spitting.
Okay.
Lyrics.
Okay.
MC, master of ceremony. Mm-hmm. Talent.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Creativity. Mm-hmm. Those words strike me when I hear them. Now, do you represent any of those words?
What do you think?
I'm asking the question. I don't think anything. That's to assume, so I don't want to think. I'm asking a simple, direct question. Matter of fact, let's get super direct. Can you rap?
Of course.
You can rap. Now, we're not talking about gifts, because I know Christmas just passed and people like rap gifts. I'm not talking about that. Mm-hmm. You can rap. You can spit, right?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about spit on like spitting on a person like a white supremacist. Like you can spit on them all day, but I'm talking about like, yeah, I said it. Fuck you all. Yeah, but I'm talking about spitting. You know, the metaphor for a lyrical content and spitting. Yeah. All right. So glad you said that, man. On this show, man, we have a segment called On the Spot. Okay, and let me tell you this too. You're from Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. I hold people from Brooklyn that say they can rap, that say they can spit to a different standard. You know why? Because let's go down the list. I hold people from Brooklyn to a different standard. Mm-hmm. I hold people from Detroit that say they can spit to a different standard. And I hold people from Houston, Texas that say they can spit from a whole different standard. You know why? Because those cities are the home of spitters. When I say Detroit and you think of a spitter, who's the first person you think of from Detroit?
Big Sean.
Big Sean. And it's a white boy too we think about.
Eminem.
You see my point?
Yeah.
So when I say Brooklyn, right? And we talk about spitters, who's a legendary MC?
B.I.G. Come on.
Thank you. You see my point? You see where I'm going with this? Mm-hmm. All right. So you from Brooklyn? Mm-hmm. You got to uphold that legacy and continue the greatness. All right? You nervous?
Am I nervous? I'll tell you what.
So listen, we need to hear some bars, man, all right? We need to see what you got. It could be whatever. It could be a written, off the top, a go-to rhyme. It could be a song. I don't care what it is. I just need you to look into the camera. You know what I mean? Look in the camera like this. Let them know the name, and impress the hell out of these people. Let's go. Big watching down, too, so you got to make Brooklyn look good. Let's go.
Now, I know he want me to rap because I'm from Brooklyn, but I said I'm an artist, right?
Okay, you're an artist. That's included in that, right? If I'm not mistaken, right? That's what artists do, right?
Who'd you say we spit on?
Huh?
Who'd you say we spit on?
White supremacists.
Black men go through pain. Black man shed his tears. Black man do his dance. White man been dancing for years and years and years. Years and years and years. And years. Yeah, it's true. I really want the juice. Not like OJ though. Like, still connected to my roots. Mama paid, brother paid, papa paid, sister paid. And I still afford to think about you. Black man with his black backstop. Black man with his black rap slide laid up on his black back. Still connected through the common truth. Hey, my struggle is yours. Skin made of cocoa, I'm never too rich for the cause. Grow numb to applause. To these festival chairs, seat the people I make music for. Still gross, feel gross. I feel gross rocking hill figures if the CEO treat neat grows like field niggas.
Ooh.
Sweet endorsement deals make us feel bitter, but still feel nigga. Hey, black man go through pain. Black man shed his tears. Black man do his dance. White man been dancing for years and years and years.
Wow.
And years. Yeah, I can rap.
Okay, yo, that was dope. I wasn't expecting that. That was dope.
Asoh.
And by the way, we had Andy Hilfiger up here, right?
Oh, okay.
No, I'm gonna clear something.
Mm-hmm.
Cool ass people, man. They
Awesome.
never, you know, even with Timberland, you have rumors that the clothes are not for black people and blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. That was never their stance. That's not how they run that company. And
awesome.
They cool. You know what I mean? Cool people, man. You know what I mean?
But I'm glad that
cool people.
Things are still being brought to the light, so that at the end of the day, things need to be clear, so that you can trust, so that understanding is brought upon. You feel me? But not neglected and then just assumed. You feel me?
They recognize why they're where they are. Like, you know, even a lot of companies like I don't know if you know who Grand Poobah is from Brand Nubians. Mm-hmm. He's the reason why people wear heel figure in hip hop. Oh. You know what I mean? And this is coming from Andy Hilfiger and Tommy. That's why people in hip hop were wearing heel figure. That's what got it started. It was Grand Poobah from Brand Nubians.
That's fine.
You know what I mean? So a lot of companies won't come out and, you know, and say that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of people won't say that. You know what I mean? So
I'm glad you hold it firm though.
Yeah,
and
I'm a student. I'm a student of the game. I'm a student of my culture. So even beyond my years, I study this shit. That's why I'm up here. I mean, my knowledge of music it goes beyond my years on this earth. Like I study shit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Before me, after me, even shit I don't like, I still study it. You know what I mean? Because I got to know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Of course.
When I'm up here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So. That's what it is. So I just want to put that out there, man. You're amazing talent, man. You're very creative. That was dope. I was not expecting that. See, shit like this, and this on the record, I can push shit like this proudly because this helps. You know, this is what we need. We need this type of shit. You know what I mean? Too many times I get guys coming up here, and there's nothing wrong with that. But every black male in the city, our reality is not selling drugs, guns, and gang activity, and that's not everybody's reality. No. Even if you come from that, I come from that. But that ain't my reality. You know what I mean? I didn't want to do that. That's not what I chose to do. I see it, I come from it, but that's not my reality. So that's not everybody's. You know what I mean? A lot of artists, they're lost. They think that's what you got to do to be accepted. Do you feel pressured?
I'm glad you asked me my perspective.
Yeah.
You said you're a student of the game and you like to study. I like to study as well. Mm-hmm. And that is in and out of music. But when it comes to music, I like to watch interviews. And the reason why I get into certain artists a lot of times is because of their interviews. True. Vince Staples is someone who really gives you a real reality of what people go through from an artist's perspective. Yes, you talk about how a lot of people in Brooklyn's reality isn't pushing.
No, not Brooklyn.
You're right.
Not Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, I just latched
I'm talking in general.
But you're right. In general, especially
everywhere, no matter where you're from.
And I'll take it further. It doesn't even have to be the stigma of pushing drugs or guns, whatever the case is. It's just simply not being yourself. A lot of times, because of the market deciding who they're listening to, and a lot of times that's held by a different invisible hand deciding what they think is commercializable and ultimately is able to make money. But ultimately, when you have the market telling you what you can make money off of and that your truth won't be played heavily on the radio, it can get to you and get to make you think that, okay, maybe I can pretend to be someone else, and then when I'm comfortable, I'm at that point where I can say fuck you to the world, I can be myself. But I like the fact that we're going towards a more accepting reality where artists can be themselves and don't have to pretend to be someone. And if you are that person, that's fine, but you don't have to pretend that you are if you're not. Right. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, cool. Let's talk about how people can get in touch with you. How can they do that?
All right, so Asoh Black everywhere. Asoh Black.
Okay.
Well, merch, hit us.
Now, see, I always get on artists about this. You come up here with merch, and you don't bring the
AsohBlack.com.
host any merch.
No.
That's fail number one.
First off, you even know the type of stuff we're gonna send you. We got deals with beer companies.
Okay, talk about it. All right, talk about it. You got to talk about it.
We got
real
brand
quick.
deals with beer companies.
Okay.
Now, especially, what's it called, bro? Collective Brew out in Canada. So they're actually international because they're based in Canada, Ontario,
Right.
but
Salute to Canada, man.
they got.
You know everybody in Canada. This is off the record fun fact. Everybody in Canada gets free health care. Did you know that? But anyway, that's another story. Go ahead. That's crazy,
Listen,
right? Everybody.
U.S. government, you listening? You listening?
You listening?
But anyways, they're a Canada-based company, but they got their representation in the U.S. and they hit us and we got in touch, and now we're in Whole Foods.
Right.
Every Whole Foods in New York City.
Salute this
in
brother.
Long Island.
Salute.
You feel me?
Salute. I love to see young black men come up here and do something positive. This is inspirational. So maybe I like to see this because I want other kids that's trying to do what he's doing or think, oh, well, I got to do this because this is what's selling and nobody's paying attention like we were just talking about. No, you can be yourself and make it happen for yourself. Your lane is your lane. The problem with a lot of people is they try to make somebody else's lane their lane. It's not your lane. Be yourself, and that's your fan base. That's just what it is. A lot of people can't accept
Well, also
that.
the supplemental message is to the market saying be accepting of artists when they tell you who they are.
Right.
You feel me?
Facts.
Don't knock someone off
Facts.
just because they don't
Right.
push or do drugs or
Now-
whatever the case is.
Let's get right into it, man. Where you from?
I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I've always been from Brooklyn, New York. I'm from the best city to be from, to be honest, New York City.
Okay, I agree with that. That I agree with. I'm not mad at that. I agree with that. So far we agreed on everything. You know what I mean?
Which is important.
Exactly. So let's talk about the music. What do we have out? What are we promoting? What's going on? Let's talk about it.
So, latest release, my debut mixtape, Black Ocean.
Black Ocean, okay.
Super fire mixtape. I'm one of those artists that likes to remind you that talent exists. You feel me? I'm one of those artists that likes to remind you that there is the ability to think forward.
Right.
So this project is all about getting introduced to someone that is multivariate. I give you a bunch of sounds, but also hits different angles. So there's those songs you can listen to in your room
Right.
by yourself, but there's those songs that can be played in the club, Zoe Dollars, Breakfast and Rewind.
Right.
That
So basically you have range.
for sure.
You can go here, you can go there, you can go there,
To the
over
moon,
there.
back, Mars.
Right.
wherever you
Now
want.
Black Ocean, why is it titled Black Ocean? What's the definition of that?
I could go in depth with it, but basically, Black Ocean is a play on a concept in innovation. The concept is Blue Ocean, which is basically taking a very a method that has been standardized, and because it's standardized, it's been overused. Now you've relied on this method of success. If you're a business, you relied on this method of success because it's easy. Now you're not innovating a lot, right?
Right.
Am I making sense?
You're
to you?
making perfect sense.
So Blue Ocean is taking the innovation factor of that formula of success
Right.
that you've been standardized to,
Right.
and building an entirely new product from that. So that
Okay.
you're using innovation as your source of always trying to be ahead of the competition or the market, whatever the case is.
Right. It could also be a wave cap commercial because you got the blue do-rag,
Ah,
right?
oui.
And blue, you know, get it? Blue Ocean,
I mean-
you put the wave out. So that's a business right there.
Put the shit on.
But he got braids, but still, you can you can market that. That's the name of the do-rag.
For sure.
Blue Ocean. So you put it on, you take it off, you can have a wave like an ocean, you know, blue. You get it? Yeah. So all those wavers out there, man, Blue Ocean, man. To those that may not be familiar with you, and if you want them to get a visual of you, what would be the first video you would tell them to see? Because I know you got videos out. What would be the first thing you want them to see right now?
So if it is January 18th, 20, whatever the case is, if it's before the 22nd, watch Fully.
What is it?
Watch Fully.
Fully. Okay.
Fully, yeah.
Okay. And what is that
Shit
about?
buzzing. It's just a very It's a fire ass song. You'll just listen to, you'll just turn on a track, and it's just like this is just undeniable heat. Wherever I play this, people just gonna move.
Yeah, a lot of beats that I make it like that. No.
All right, say that. Trust, we gonna get up.
Yeah, but, let's do it. Yeah.
But exactly. Fully's one of those records where it's just a nice, energetic record. But if you're watching this after the 22nd of January, watch Tell Me Lies.
Matter of fact, I do this. Watch both.
Yeah.
How about that?
Sure.
Watch both. Now, I'm sure I'm gonna get an interesting answer from you about this.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna give you one song, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can put any artist you want on this record. Now, it could be any artist, dead or alive, any genre or era of music. Who are you gonna do that song with?
And it has to be just one person.
One artist, one song. It could be any artist from any era, any genre of music, dead or alive. Who are you gonna do that song with?
And it's got to be a song that's released tomorrow, right?
Maybe you release it when you want to. I just want to know who you're going to do the record with. It don't have to ever come out. I just would like to know who you're going to do the record with.
I want to say Kanye. But
Kanye? Okay.
I also want to say Drake. I'm going to go with Drake. I'm going to go with
Drake?
Yeah.
Why Drake?
Because we would get a platinum plaque so fucking fast.
Wait, Drake get a platinum plaque for fucking farting on the mic.
Right, but like... our song would bust. Like, our song would go stupid.
Okay, well, you got to talk that into manifestation. Like, I believe that. You know what I mean? You can
my life is pre-written.
Right, okay. I like this guy, man. That's dope, man.
That's true.
All right, pre-written. So, hey, I believe it. It was written, man.
Mm-hmm.
Who had an album called It Was Written?
I ain't listened to that person.
You listen to
Maybe I should have, though.
You don't know who had an album called It Was Written? Nas, bro. Nas, it was
Nas
written.
does have an album called It Was Written.
It was written, Nas.
I was just telling you that.
Yeah, Nas. But anyway, man, so listen. Before we get out of here, man, is there anything else you want to chop it up or speak on that we ain't speak on?
Shout out for Real Minds.
Mm-hmm.
Just look out. New York City is about to have a very hot year. I'm about to be one of those forefront niggas. Just look up the name.
And I believe
Black. Just do it.
All right.
Just do it.
So that's what it is, man. DJ Thoro, let him know the name again.
Asoh Black. This is 50.
Exactly. And like always, listen to me closely. Like always, when you see us, one knee us. That means pay respects.
Come on.
We out.
10 men, 20